Taking Native American flute, which I have right here.
Give us a tune. My credit score is like 800. It's really good.
Same.
I pay off my credit card. Seven some.
Down.
What's the other word?
Just a game. It's just a game.
I don't want to
Say it.
You did it. Good job. Good job being early.
Thank you.
Look, wow, Mikey, early. Unbelievable. I said your punctuality is incredible today. Very admirable.
I'm punctual.
There he is.
I thought we said 9.
We did say 9, but we were just. But somebody still has a really high wind going.
Oh, it's
Andy's fan.
probably my heater.
Oh yeah, it's your heater.
And Mike, and the heater both on high.
It was the fan
Mike-
or the heater.
Your microphone's not working, Mike. Make sure your settings are.
Come on, Mike.
I love
Mike,
Mike-
you're literally a professional podcaster. You should do this.
Are you going to Jamie's today, Mike?
Yeah, I spent $80 on gas.
Oh, please, Mike.
Guys, before we, Mike, can you fix your microphone so your audio is good?
My settings are locked.
Hey,
Andy, can you move your mic slightly away from your mouth because it's really loud?
Okay.
Okay.
Nick, what have you been doing, man?
Hey, we just got back from Laura's. We were down at Laura's, down in the Alps, and kind of just relaxing, hanging out. We went on a little hike yesterday. This morning, I did some work preparing for the Super Bowl because tomorrow we have to talk about the Super Bowl on the podcast with Scott. And then we drove out home 3 hours straight, and then got right here, right now, and that's what I've been doing. Mike, let's try it again.
Talk. Tester.
Good. There we go. Good. Okay, Andy.
Yeah,
Anthony, you have your animal fact. Okay, first let's start. I want to hear Andy's homeless guy story. What were you gonna say? Who is this?
There's a homeless guy. His name is Joe, and he lives across the street from our house. Like the first day I moved in here, he was still there. He lives in this. There's a square on the sidewalk that he's lived in for like 8 months, and he doesn't leave it. But he's very insane, and he has. I asked him if he has any family, and he said, "Nah, this got a girlfriend on the street."
She lives on a different street.
You guys remember
Andy.
when we went into downtown Portland and we interviewed all of the homeless people and gave them $5 for the interviews?
Yeah, I remember. And then they kept asking
yeah.
for more money.
Yeah, and then the people saw that we were giving out bills, and then people started screaming at us, and it was really scary.
We should do that again.
Yeah, well, yeah,
No.
that was maybe a one-time thing. Let's say take a moment of silence for Joey, who is missing the podcast again.
What is he doing?
Okay.
Yeah.
Enough of these
never know
weekends. Stop
what
having
he's doing
weekend
over there.
plans. What are you, general population? I'm going to a concert this weekend. Enough with that. And people do things on the weekend just so they
Okay,
get back to
well-
the office, and then people go, "Hey, how was your weekend?" You can say something. It's the only reason to do anything. Just sit at home and watch TV.
Okay, that's
You got any fun
doing
weekend
it.
plans? Shut up. That's why I stopped living
I
in
lived
an
the
office.
weekend, man.
I hated that question. It's disgusting.
Okay, well, all right. Speaking of the week and the weekend, let's go around the table. Okay, we'll start oldest to youngest. So Anthony, you first. What was the highlight of your week? Okay, last 7 days. That includes last weekend too.
Probably going to the beach.
Okay, what'd you do at
Yeah.
the beach?
We get up early, go get a breakfast sandwich, get a coffee, just go out to the beach, walk along the coast through all the nice fancy neighborhoods, and it's just sunny and warm. There's palm trees and ocean, and
Night eight
then
of
we went over to
What beach was it?
we were at Laguna Beach. So we were over in Crescent Bay, and then we drove up to Corona Del Mar, which you'll love.
Do they have a good van
much.
parking there?
Corona Del Mar
Okay,
has
'cause
great
that's what I'm
van
doing.
parking.
Just
I'm
off the
gonna
side
go
of the
down
highway.
the California coast and live at each beach for a little bit.
Yeah.
That'll be so
Okay.
fun. Oh my gosh.
That will actually be really sick. Anthony,
Mikey
are
and
there
I
good?
are working together on making the whole family live near each other. Mikey's gonna come down here.
I'm trying that too.
Nick, you're in another country.
just stuck in
You're
Germany
another
right now.
continent. What do you think trying means? I'm just trying over here.
I am trying my hardest for all of us to live on a compound together, okay? Which we're gonna do, and it's gonna be in Wyoming.
Here's what we do.
Okay,
Everybody
Mike
gets a
with this-
van, and then we can
Why
just
don't we do
park. By
Oh, here we go.
and then we have to
Van
find
convoy.
a big parking lot.
Mike.
How about
You
Walmart.
should come over
tour
for dinner
bus?
at my van.
Let's
I'd
get
love
a
to have you
tour
over.
bus.
Come on over to my van. Andy, we still got to fix Andy's audio a little bit.
What?
Work on that.
Yeah.
I have to go make a coffee because I was trying to give it up, but this is my first
Never,
day trying to give up
ever,
coffee, and I'm
ever
immediately
give
Wait,
gonna go.
so
Caffeine.
Anthony,
Nick.
it's bad to give up coffee. Drink coffee. Yeah, what's up, Chimes?
time.
It's not good for my condition.
Nick,
Oh,
so
well, drink it.
us starting an hour later, you can't do this anymore?
No, I can do it for like 45 minutes. Okay, wait, hold on. Mike, how's Andy's audio for you?
Sounds good. The only problem is his voice. Sorry. It's a good
No.
voice.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
It's good. I
It's
like
so
it.
cool.
It's like an AM radio. You sound like Howard Stern.
Look how white my teeth are.
You sound like an AM radio.
Andy, do your radio
All right,
voice.
Andy,
Hang
do it, Andy.
on, I'm gonna get the character.
Yeah.
Radio,
Tonight on the show.
Tonight on FM News, we have Anthony and Andy on Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, that's actually really
You take the part out.
Nope, stays in, Andy. Stays in. No, we'll
Mike,
do.
You're coming to Jamie's.
Are you going to Jamie's today, Andy?
I'm going to see
Yeah.
Tom Tom.
You guys are going to hang out? Can you send me 1,000 videos
FaceTime.
and pictures of Tommy and Jack, please?
They are brothers now. They're friends now.
I know.
I know that video of Tommy looking at Jack in Costco was so cute.
That's so funny.
Okay, Anthony, did you make a coffee?
Nope, that's fine. I'll be
Oh,
back.
okay, good.
Coffee for
Go ahead.
Anthony.
All right, Mike, what was
What?
the highlight? What was the highlight of your week?
Finalizing the financing for my van, which turned out to be.
How did you even get
the
the-
hardest thing? Getting a loan. I used Ma's information and they wouldn't even give her the money. You can't do anything. Yeah, it's so hard.
Really?
It would have been impossible to get a house right now. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how much money you could have enough cash to buy it outright. Doesn't matter. It's just what they think about you, and it's the most invasive
so-
process ever.
They thought
Yeah, I thought
lowly of
lowly.
you and wouldn't give you
I don't have
good
a
loan?
job.
What was
Oh my.
what was the process?
You send them all of your documents, all your work history, everything, and then your credit and your social security and.
Oh.
So I had to use mom and dad's information. Their credit took a big hit.
Oh, are they
Yeah, yeah,
co-signers on
co-signer.
this?
But
Okay.
it's really good because this builds credit. Apparently, your credit score doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything for buying, like, getting a loan. Nick?
What?
It's
does it?
it's like one piece of the puzzle. So you need credit, then you need loan
What's the rest?
history. You need history of paying off big loans, and
Oh, yeah,
your
yeah,
student
yeah.
loans don't count. And so they
I
want
know
to see
you don't. Student loans
to
are
be
nothing.
good at to be deemed a good person to loan money to. You have to have a lot of debt, which is reverse engineering,
Yeah,
like
it's-
backwards thinking.
I don't know much about leveraging debt. I know about paying it off and how to increase your credit score with it.
Yeah, I've been trying to do that, and my credit score goes down.
Nick, you have
every
a
time I
credit
pay it
score?
off. Been
What
pretty
is your
good.
credit score?
Yeah,
Wait,
I
what's
had a
what's your
credit
credit
card
score?
It was like 18. My credit score is like 800. It's really good.
Same.
I pay off my credit card. Seven. Some.
Down.
Nick, we'll evaluate your numbers after the,
So
after the call.
to surmise
Okay,
my
we'll talk about
story, I
numbers.
finalized the loan, and then
Okay,
and I pick
good.
it up this week.
That is a good highlight of the week. And we all get access to that van because we're a family. Thank you, Michael. Andy, what was the highlight of your week besides talking to your homeless friend?
He
outside
has a
your house?
name.
His name
Joe.
is Joe.
Anthony.
All right, me and Anthony played Xbox a lot yesterday, which was really fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Nice.
I'm gonna try to think.
You got it.
We had workouts every day. All
Okay.
good.
It's okay.
Oh, you always ask me this.
Andy, what about bowling? What about bowling? Mom and Dad came down to see you. You
Yeah,
guys
that
went
was good.
bowling.
Me and
What?
Mikey and Mom and Dad came down and we went to play pool. Except we couldn't. We wanted to bowl and they wouldn't let us. And Mikey was
Why?
really mad at me because I didn't
Yeah.
check ahead.
The whole reason I
And then
made
we
the
played
4-hour drive was under the impression of that we were going to be able to bowl, and then we arrive, and then there was a bowling class going on.
You could have gone to the
Sue me.
bowling alley on 9th.
Oh,
What are your classes, Andy? What are
Another
your
bowling
classes?
alley there?
Is there Andy? What are the classes that you're taking right now?
I'm taking relaxation, which is actually my hardest class because you have to sit crisscross applesauce for an hour. And we did coloring last week, which was fun.
Okay,
and then,
good.
I'm taking Native American flute, which I have right here.
Give us a tune.
Right here. See?
Play something. You got.
Play the song I taught you.
I can't remember it.
Higher.
Okay. You're.
Wait, hang on.
Andy, that was good.
Usually it's
Unbelievable.
customary to clap.
In their culture, they clap after the performance. Okay, so Native American flute, relaxation, and what? Any other classes?
And bowling. And bowling.
Oh, and bowling. Okay,
We bowl
what's your
once
average?
a week for an hour and a half.
Is your score going up?
Yeah, every single week. I'm at 143 right now.
Damn, it's
Andy.
actually good.
It's so fun. It's
That's
the funnest class
great.
ever.
That's actually really, really good.
They
Okay,
have-
so those are
Yeah,
your.
you got-
We have our two teachers are like professional bowlers or whatever, and they've scored like perfect games multiple times, and they teach us during class. It's really cool.
That is so
Andy, are
sick.
you going? Have you got a turkey yet or a double?
I got 3 in a row, 3 strikes in a row.
Well,
a turkey.
the 3
Turkey.
strikes
Yeah,
and you're
I had
out.
one turkey.
So,
Good.
what are you guys talking about?
Mike, you're thinking of softball. Okay,
For
okay.
Mikey and Nick, what were your guys' like weirdest classes? Like
Oh, that's a
something
good-
like relaxation.
That's a good
I know
question.
Andy had.
Okay, hold on. Okay,
Yeah,
what was it?
it's for both. I want to hear yours, but I took just an intro health class at Carroll College, and the teacher one day handed us a string and like a bolt through it, so we were just
Okay.
holding it like this. And she said, "Now we're gonna spend the next 30 minutes just move it with your
That's
mind."
awesome. That's so cool.
And so we just sat there like this, and then people just kind of started swinging them. And she's like, "Oh, see, they got it. They got it."
Oh
That's crazy.
It was crazy. And then
What was-
another day we spent juggling.
That's a sick class.
It was a
Actually.
great class, but very random.
What was the class called? What was it called?
Health, Health
The
101.
teacher sat
Help
in front of
101.
the
Help
class like
101.
this and was floating.
Please
Everyone take
your
your seats and grab your
Uh-huh.
spoons and place them under your chairs. Now bend them.
Anthony, is this why you transferred from Carroll? Left? This
No, it's
crazy
because that class was ending. If I had all my classes like that,
Because
I
that teacher was being
mad.
audited.
I would have been a doctor at that rate.
You would have been out here bending spoons with your
Not a
mind.
Western doctor.
Dr. Strange.
Sort of an Eastern
Yeah,
medicine.
you'd be a doctor where they
specialty.
come to you and you hand them a
Andy,
voodoo
Andy-
doll. So I think this should do it.
Andy, can you turn your headphones down ever so slightly?
Oh, yeah,
Because we
gotcha.
Thanks. Hey, no, it's okay. We're working on those technical details. Okay, that's better. Okay, all right, that's good. I didn't take any weird classes. I can only remember a really cool class, branding, which was like this cool that's like the only class I ever even remember going to at Georgetown. And I learned that they did this experiment with different types of generic cola, and they told all the people that it was all the same one, okay? And then they told people at the end that I forgot how it went, but it was
College
really
was all a blur for
They
me.
said,
It
"This
was
is
crazy.
Coca-Cola."
You know that I had some disciplinary issues in college, okay? So, all right. Anyway, I don't have any good classes. Mike, did you have
Let me
any?
think. Wait.
Nice.
I took Native American flute. I took relaxation. I took
What are
billiards. I
these
took
classes at
bowling.
Oregon State?
Yeah,
You took billiards too?
I was so good.
Laura is listening off camera right now and wondering what the hell American college is.
American
Because
college
it's
is
Sweet
a
joke.
scam, an absolute scam. That's why the best minds in the history of mankind, Nikola Tesla, Thomas Edison, Elon Musk, they don't allow people who went to college to work. Like Edison wouldn't allow, if you went to college, he wouldn't allow you to work in his laboratory because he thought it destroyed the way you think. See, the best minds are anti-college,
True.
and graduating college has been my biggest regret.
Well, I'm
That's
actually
your biggest regret.
One of
out of all of the regrets, I'm the only one in the family that has a dropout on the resume, dropping out of film school. So,
Nope.
Yeah, I
Mikey
dropped
does
out
as
of
well.
Hotchkiss.
what? What'd you drop out of? Oh, yeah. No, that was more of a.
Yeah,
you
that was
fled.
that was
Okay.
I dropped out on a
You
master's
dropped
a
program.
master's
Oh,
program.
nice, Andy. There we go. Oh, wow. Oh,
I
everyone-
dropped out of my master's program too, Andy.
You did?
Oh,
Yeah, at Oregon State as a grad assistant.
Let's go.
Damn, all of us have dropout. Okay, wow, we're strong fans. So Joey's the outcast. That's why he's not invited on this episode because he didn't drop out of any college programs. Okay, I have this segment. All right, I want to do this segment. Or Anthony, do you want to do your animal segment first?
No, let's do that later.
Okay,
What?
okay.
All right. You ever heard of improv?
You ever heard of improv?
Yeah.
Yes, and okay. All right, you guys ready for my segment? Okay. As I
Yes.
said, I thought of this segment driving up from the Alps today, and it's an iteration of the. Never mind. It's called Beer Battle Bounce. Okay. And so
It's
I'm gonna
called
give you
Mary
three names.
Kill.
So I was saying, it's an iteration of that game. Okay, Beer Battle Bounce. You get 3 names, and you have to pick one of them that you would have a beer with. Okay. One who you would take into battle, who you would trust to have your back and be in battle with you, and then third bounce is get rid of them. You don't like them. Okay. Okay. You ready for the segment?
I hope
Can I change mine? Instead of beer,
Is it our
I say
family?
cigar.
Yeah, sure. It's not literal.
Mike.
It's most, you spent a lot of time in
God.
I don't want to have a beer with them. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to start off with more famous people, and then maybe we'll do people that we actually know.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, this is good.
All right, here we go. First one. Walt Disney, Steve Jobs, Henry Ford.
Ooh.
I got it.
Anthony,
Okay,
What's the third one? Bounce? Is you just
Henry
kick 'em
Ford.
out?
bounce. Get rid of them.
Okay.
Write that down.
Beer battle
Henry
bounce,
Ford is
Mike.
the
Here we go.
bounce.
3 words.
Good.
Actually, okay. I take it
Anthony
back.
goes first.
Yep.
Beer
let's
would
go.
be Walt Disney.
Okay.
Battle would be Henry Ford,
Oh,
and bounce will be Steve Jobs.
wow.
I was gonna flip Henry Ford and Steve Jobs, but I don't think Steve Jobs would do well in combat.
Well, it's not
No
necessary.
way.
It's not necessarily.
Not physical fight. But
You ever seen a guy in a turtleneck win a fight?
Yeah.
Henry Ford is
Yeah.
from the coal era.
He does have the reach.
Okay. Finish yours.
Pancreas. No, go
No,
ahead.
that's
Go
it.
ahead.
I mean, yeah, that should speak to itself. He's from the old time.
Okay.
If I would
okay.
take someone to battle, I would take someone from 1912, not 2012.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They're harder
Preach.
back then. Okay. Preach. Okay. All right, Mike,
Okay,
who do you
I'm
got?
actually gonna copy Anthony's. I'd say cigar with Walt Disney. Okay, because I
just
want
had to
pick
say
his
the
brain.
cigar.
I don't like to. He's a guy I like to grab a beer with. They say that in sales all the time. It's the dumbest thing ever.
Pack
I-
of cigarettes with.
Cigar
Oh,
Okay.
with Walt Disney. I like the way he thinks, his imagination, his brain, and battle is Henry Ford. That's awesome because
Whoa, Anthony.
the automobile industry
haven't
is
finished
battle. It's so competitive, and he built everything from scratch, Model T, and I think he's more rugged than Steve Jobs.
Okay.
You don't want to take a technical computer whiz to battle. You want to take a mechanic type of guy.
Have you not seen the movie Steve
just gonna do
Jobs
acid the
with
whole
Michael
time.
Fassbender? No, he did acid one couple times in India. Then he came back and he was a real battler. I would take Steve Jobs into battle. He was a hard ass.
He's overly aggressive to make up for the fact
Yeah,
that he's not
if
physically
he was like
fit
20 pounds
or-
heavier, then his
strong.
aggression would hold any weight. But it's too overcompensating because he's so skinny.
You know he went
It's
to
a
Reed.
Napoleon
You know he went to
complex
Reed,
type of thing.
okay, he went to Reed College in Portland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he dropped out.
Yeah, he dropped out too. Okay, Andy, who do you got?
I'm looking at Steve Jobs' height and weight.
What's his 40?
What's his
And
40?
yeah, okay. I would not take him to battle.
What was his height
What
and
were
weight?
his stats?
6 feet, 170 pounds.
Ooh,
Sounds like me.
yeah.
No.
Nick Jobs. I'm just sweating.
Henry Ford, blue collar. Steve Jobs, I'll bounce him.
Okay.
That was an option, right?
Yeah, that's an option. Good job. So all of you guys bounced Steve Jobs.
what
All
was
right,
Henry
that's
Ford's height weight?
And then a brewski. I'll do the brewski. With,
You take the brewski, man. Take that, Mike. Yo, we should grab a beer sometime, dude.
Yeah.
right, Mike?
Shut up. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm gonna give you another data set of 3. Do you guys want fictional or real people?
Fiction.
Do fictional this time.
All right, here's a fictional one. You love
This
the fiction
character.
books, don't you, Mike?
Dragon.
You read fiction books. Okay. Hey, don't joke about that. I'm reading a book with some stuff. Okay, Indiana Jones, Jack Sparrow, Han Solo.
Oh, well, 2 of those are the same guy, but
You're Anthony. Don't get distracted by the actor. It's the character. Okay.
Okay,
I forgot him already.
Okay, Jack Sparrow. Listen,
Okay,
I
Indiana
don't like
Jones.
him. Trust him in battle. He's gonna do his own thing. He'll be great. He's a great lone wolf. Well, I can't work with him. And then, I don't really. There's not much going on in that head of his, so I don't really want to pick his brain. I would like to.
No.
Who's the first one?
Indiana Jones.
I'd like to talk to him about all the knowledge that he's uncovered and all the treasures and all those things. So
Right.
I would hang out with him, and then I would. What's the other word?
Just a game. It's just a game.
I don't want to
Say it!
Hey, you have a beer with him.
Okay. What was the other one? Battle. I want to
Balance.
battle with Han
Han
Solo,
Solo.
obviously.
Yeah, he's sick. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Anthony.
yeah, I was gonna say beer with Jack Sparrow, but Mikey's right. Well, actually, no, I am gonna stick with that beer with Jack Sparrow because there might not be a lot going on, but he has done a lot. He came back from the dead. He fought at the bottom of the ocean. He fought
That's
Indiana
true.
Jones. So he'd have some experiences, probably even more interesting than this worldly experience of Indiana Jones. But Indiana Jones, I would take into battle because he has a whip and a gun. Han Solo just has a gun.
Yeah, but he also has a future. He has a
Ever heard of the
Millennium
Millennium
Falcon.
Falcon?
Also. Heard of the Millennium Falcon, dude? Idiot.
Indiana Jones has an entire UFO. Did you not
It's
see
not
Crystal
a
Skull?
but that can.
Okay, those ones don't count. Those don't count. Andy, who do you got?
Okay, let me just check my notes.
It's okay. It's okay.
Jack Sparrow. No, so
Andy's
Indiana
googling
Jones.
who they all are.
Indiana Jones. I would take him out for a beer,
Take that, Mike.
and then I would like Jack Sparrow out in battle with me because he's pretty, I don't know, sporadic and crazy.
Yeah.
And then Han Solo. I don't really know Han Solo that well. So.
We've only talked a
You
couple
grew up in the
times.
2000s.
I'm gonna bounce him.
Andy, if you grew up in the 90s and watched Star Wars with us, then maybe you would have more respect for Han Solo.
Yeah, I don't even know what he looks like. Sorry.
He looks just like Indiana Jones. It's crazy. Okay. So that's my
Alright.
segment. Beer bounce
I
battle.
like it.
Thank you.
That's a fun one.
Fun
That's
segment.
good.
We can revisit it too, or you guys can put together some trios of names. Andy, looking at you.
Yep, same character. Wow.
Same character. Anthony,
Perfect.
do you guys think it's time for Anthony's
yes.
animal fact?
I'm ready. Am I able to share my screen, or will that affect the recordings?
Oh, you can share your screen. It'll just
Okay.
affect the recording.
Okay.
No, do it. It's fine. Just
Okay.
I'll figure it out in the edit.
Fantastic.
Nick, I'm gonna send you my
So-
starter packs.
Today's
damn it,
fun fact.
We got. Oh, sorry, Anthony. Sorry, I interrupted you. Last thing, we have to save the starter packs for when Joey's on. Andy,
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay. All right, Anthony,
All right, Mikey, can you play me
Yep.
a jingle?
ready? Bring him in.
And action.
That is the Anthony fact.
No, a jingle.
And
sounds
welcome
better
to
than electric.
Animal facts with Anthony.
Sounds better.
Do it, Mike.
That's your jingle.
Today's
falling
fun
apart.
animal.
Okay.
You may know it. It is at the Oregon Zoo. We've seen it. You've all seen it. The Gerenuk.
What?
Anyone know about the Gerenuk?
No.
No, what
Jared.
is that bird?
Okay.
Sounds like a
Let me
bird.
show you the Gerenuk. Okay? Gerenuk. Gerenuk. Now, fun
G-E-R-
fact is the name actually translates to giraffe gazelle.
Cool.
It looks like a gazelle, but it's more slender. It's taller, has a long neck.
Let me see it.
And they oftentimes will stand up on their hind legs to reach for food, and it's almost straight up, and they're about 6 feet
That's a
tall on
gazelle.
their hind legs. Nick, if you want to get a picture of
Whoa.
it standing there?
It's a
It's
Gerenuk,
a giraffe gazelle.
Wait, so it doesn't fly?
Only the males have horns. They never need to drink water because they get all their moisture and water from the plants that
Wow.
they eat.
Whoa.
They're predators. Anyone want to guess? It has 3 predators.
Lion.
What are
Wait,
they?
it has 3 predators?
Lion is one.
That eat it?
It does.
Okay, I think
Yes.
coyotes eat them. I think that
I'll tell you where it
lions eat
lives.
them.
It lives in Kenya,
Okay,
Ethiopia,
lions?
and Somalia. So
Elephants?
Hippos eat
Pirates.
them.
lions.
Somalian pirates.
What are they?
All right. Nick was right
Yes.
with lions, cheetahs, and
That's actually what I
hyenas.
said. Hyena is a coyote.
So
But
to
I said that before you said Africa. So translate.
So obviously a lot of the fast creatures that can run up to 80 miles per hour. And in defense, the Gerenuk can run 40 miles per hour. So it's not a very good defense.
So it's not good. Wow, Gerenuk.
No. Gerenuk. Also, its eyes have long eyelashes to help when it walks through big bushes to protect its eyes.
You guys
from
eyelash
thorns.
extensions.
And it secretes a tar-like substance from its eyes to like mark
That's
its
like
territory.
I do not like
Rusty
the
used to
word.
do that. He would secrete
secretes.
stuff from his eyes.
He did.
Oh, God. That was called pink eye.
Anthony, where
Yeah,
did
you
you
should
find
jump
this
on it.
animal?
One more thing. One more thing. I've always known about the Gerenuk.
I've
The
never heard
mothers
of it.
actually speak to the babies in a higher pitched, almost baby talk like tone.
Fascinating.
Whoa, that is actually. It's a mammal. A lot of mammals do baby talk then, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. But yeah, the Gerenuk, if you haven't seen it, go to the Oregon Zoo, or most zoos probably. But yeah, you may think it's just a gazelle, but it is not. It is the giraffe gazelle. And at the Oregon Zoo, it lives in the same exhibit as the giraffe. So kind of fun little play
Nice.
there for them. Little inside joke for the zoo workers.
Got it. Anthony,
Anthony, I love this segment a
this
lot.
is such a good segment.
Do another one.
Gerenuk. I had never.
Yeah, Anthony, dude.
No, you can't. You got to do it week by week, Mike. You have to. You can't have instant gratification. and
Do
get
all
more
the
animal
animals.
segments. Anthony, you're a good. You
That's,
do all the.
I can give you one fact. I can give you one trivia fact about an animal right now, if you'd like.
Okay.
oh, yeah.
Okay. How long is an elephant
14
pregnant
months.
for?
My,
Oh. 2 years.
Andy? What was that, Nick?
let's say 3 years.
It's 2 years. 2 years.
Nick is the closest. Yep, it's about 2 years, anywhere 20 to 24 months.
It's because
Wow.
the trunk's so long.
baby
to
elephant?
build.
They got to render the trunk in there. It takes 18 months itself. Still rendering. Wow.
It's because they have
Okay.
bad Wi-Fi.
Anthony, animal fact.
Oh, Mike.
Elephants have bad
You
should've quit
Wi-Fi.
while you were ahead.
Help their infants.
Should have done a George Costanza and quit while you're ahead. Okay, Andy, your segment.
My frowny face. No, Nick, my segment was the freaking.
The starter packs. I know. It's actually it's such a good segment that we have to save it until Joey's
Nobody
on.
told me
also,
we're getting
because
segments.
we don't want to wait.
Oh, we were getting hot
I'm
dogs.
supposed to prepare. Actually, the guitar is my segment.
What's your? Yeah, the guitar
Mikey.
counts as your segment. I only have
Can
a
you
couple more
actually
minutes.
come up with a little jingle for me? Either probably piano. Just a quick little intro
Yeah,
jingle
I'll
on the piano for me.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, come up with an Anthony Animal Fact segment jingle. I have a hard
Hard
out.
out, yeah.
Let's do
Okay.
one more segment. Hold on. Let's think. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and let's do one more segment. Let's think of what it is.
Last segment.
Worst or
Favorite
best?
pets we've had in order. Ready? Go. Rusty, Leo, Alfie, and then Mia.
You don't even know.
What about, okay,
Rico?
what about Mr.
I
Toad
don't know
or
him.
the parakeets?
What the hell do we have a bird?
Jamie
Jamie
had
had
a
two
bird.
birds.
Oh, one time Jamie had 2 parakeets, and it was in. She used to live in my room now, and the bird cage got left open, and the 2 parakeets were flying around our house for so long. I remember Dad was so mad.
Didn't he just
Killed
open
it.
the front door and they flew away?
No, they ended up. No, they. Mom and Dad
That's
stayed
what
in
shooting the
there
birds.
with They ended up catching the birds and getting them back in the cage.
birds are these?
But then the next day, they took the birds back to the pet store.
Oh, we've returned these birds. They're full.
How long did she
They
have
don't
them
stay in the
for?
cage.
These birds suck. Okay, and then Mr. Toad, that was my pet frog, and Ma had to go to the store and always buy these bags of crickets, like for them.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So many crickets, and they just get loose around the house and the garage. And I think my theory is that Ma and Dad killed it or got rid of it and told me that it ran away because they didn't want to buy the
Yeah.
crickets anymore.
Good idea.
Yeah, I would do the same thing.
A frog running away?
Nick, you
Laura's
remember when
looking
you,
at me and said,
you saw his ghost?
Yeah, I remember that. I did. I saw the ghost of my frog. Laura just looked at me and said, "You have a pet frog?" She just called off the wedding again. Okay.
What are you, Neville Longbottom?
Yeah.
With a long bottom. Okay.
That's funny.
All right. That's
that was a good
actually
segment.
Rusty was. That was a good segment, Mike. Nice. Top five. Okay, I was gonna say. Last segment. Favorite Alfieri vacation.
Ooh, I don't know if it's favorite, but really good, really high up there was the motorhome trip where we had the box of Airheads.
And we made the hatchets
And
and
we
fed the chipmunks.
that might have been the same, might have been a different one. But we had there's the bed on top, and there were like 4 of us
Yeah.
that slept on the top above the cabin. We had a giant box of Costco Airheads. We ate the whole time. We were all playing our Game Boys on the drive. It was like a 5-hour drive wherever we were going. I don't even know
That
where we went.
Was a great.
Oh, we
one.
went. That's when we drove through the tree. That's when we went to the redwoods and the vortex, I think.
Don't talk about the vortex. Mikey, do you remember? Mikey, there was an incident at the Oregon Vortex where Mikey turned demonic and started fighting the whole family. He was like 2 years old.
I'm
It was
going
so
back
scary.
to the vortex. I'm taking the
Air
van
it all
back
out.
to the vortex. Where was that?
You gotta
He was
revisit.
complete when he started.
It's in Southern
What was
Oregon.
it? What was it? A UFO crashed there or something?
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah,
No, there's
alien
like,
crash.
it's like a
and gravity
gravity
works really weirdly there.
force field or something crazy.
Yeah.
Andy.
Remember you were taller and shorter, and like 12 feet apart?
My
Yeah.
body was melting.
It's
in the
actually-
bedroom.
What happened, Mike? I
don't
wasn't
have
old
any
enough to
memory.
remember.
Yeah, you were 0. I remember, and it was really
What'd I do?
scary. It's also at this place. You were just like, all of a sudden we got there. You were like for real affected by the gravitational force or whatever was going on there, and you started like spazzing out. You were just glitching and running around
Yeah.
more than you usually did. And Mondow were really confused and concerned, and we refer to that as the vortex incident in our family.
That's why I don't like gravity.
No, gravity doesn't like you.
Gravity like you. Okay, that's a good one. Anthony, the motorhome trip, phenomenal. We did a couple of those. All right, Mike, what's your top Alfieri trip?
I like going to the beach. I love digging holes at the beach.
Oh my Nick.
Nick.
I was trying to focus. Went right on my nose.
I
there.
like to go to the beach
Push
at
that back
Seaside
in.
and dig holes. I like digging big holes.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible. Except you guys, mostly Mike, you and Joey would dig holes in a really reckless way. And there was the one time where Joey's hole collapsed, and we thought that it collapsed on him, and he was gone. And we we dug in his hole, expecting to find his body, and then we looked for him all over, couldn't find him, and we found him an hour and a half later. Apparently, had wandered down. So that's my memory.
One
of you
time,
guys
me and
digging holes.
Joey swam across that riptide over to that island. Remember, on the right side, and there was people on the shore screaming at us to come back. We kept going all the way across, and I remember swimming in like crabs nipping at my toes. It was so scary. And then we got over there, we were just
Those weren't
almost
crabs.
died. And got over there, was exhausted,
Yeah.
and we recovered how to swim back. It was so scary.
Yeah, I remember being mad at you guys for doing that also. So I
Remember when it was
remember-
really sandy there, and that like sandstorm, and I fell off that little like cliff thing?
Yeah,
and
you
hit my head?
fell off the cliff. That was you did. I watched this so clear. It's one of the scariest moments of my life. Is there's a sandstorm, and I'm following you as we're walking back to Uncle Bill and Aunt Helene's house, and it's so sandy that you're covering your eyes and you're walking the direction to the cliff. And I'm screaming, "Anthony, turn! Stop! Stop! Stop!" And you just kept walking, and then you just tumbled, and you did a full flip, and your head just bounced off this rock, and you fell 15 feet. Luckily, you were young enough where your brain and body were still malleable, but if you were an adult, your head would have been exploded. You would have been a vegetable. So that was really scary.
Yeah, I remember waking up. Like, I remember taking a step, like missing a step, and then I just like opened my eyes on the ground. I was just staring at this blade of grass. But what's crazy? Right before I headed back to the house, before I walked off, you gave me a pair of goggles. I don't know how you had goggles out there, but you said put these on so you can see.
Gosh,
And I didn't do it.
Yeah, I was so resourceful, and you failed. You failed the mission. I'm traumatized by that. Andy, final one. What was your favorite trip?
Okay, the beach, great. Caribbean cruise, 2008. That was very fun. But also, you forget about the Washington D.C. when Mikey and I went there. It was really fun.
That was
It
really
a family
fun.
trip.
You cared about me?
I
was
have
so
this
fun.
picture right now. I'm gonna grab it really quickly.
And Andy, we played the game. We played
go
the
to
game
Spy
where you were-
Museum.
one of us was the egg in the pool, and you just go like this.
Yep.
And then one of us picks
Roll
each other up and then walk around. That was so fun.
Okay, this is me, Mikey, and Andy in Washington D.C. 2011, my freshman year of college. Wow, we all just look like eggheads.
We went to the Spy Museum and the Air and Space Museum.
That was
That
awesome.
was sick.
Mikey, when you come down to the Vortex again, you should go through Wildlife Safari. You can just drive the
Wildlife
van
Safari
through
sick.
it. It's so cool.
Don't go without me, Mike.
Andy and I went a couple years ago.
I
Okay.
speak to the animals.
Okay, can you guys leave your windows open so that this uploads, your footage uploads, so that I can edit it? Okay. I will
This is
text
fun.
you. Yeah, we have to keep doing it. Can you do Saturday next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Joey can come on too.
Yeah.
Mike? Okay, good. It was really fun. Okay, leave your windows open for me, okay? And then I'll text you in the group when your stuff is done. All right, sweet. Okay, see you guys.
Mike, hang on after. I need to talk to you.
Okay, hang back afterward.